So you're a YouTuber, and you're thinking about joining a YouTube network, but you don't know if you should or not. Well, I'm here to help you with that decision. Hi, I'm Jake Vegas with Jake Vegas Digital, and I've been a YouTuber since December of 2015. I've also belonged to 2 different YouTube networks since I created my channel. I'd like to share with you what I discovered about YouTube networks during this time frame. Some of you may not completely understand what a multi-channel YouTube network is, so let me break it down for you quickly. According to Google support, multi-channel networks, otherwise known as MCNs or just networks, are third-party service providers that affiliate with multiple YouTube channels to offer services that may include audience development, content programming, creator collaborations, digital rights management, monetization, and/or sales. What Google support left out of this description, though, is that joining an MCN is not free. The network will take a percentage of your YouTube profits in exchange for the services they provide. Basically, a YouTuber will join a multi-channel network with the hopes that the network will assist the YouTuber with growing their channel in exchange for a percentage of the YouTuber's profits. So the question is this: is it worth it to join a multi-channel network? The answer? Most likely it is not. I'll use my experience with both the Freedom Network and the BroadbandTV and TGN networks as an example of how you're probably better off avoiding the headache of signing with the MCN altogether. A couple of months after creating my YouTube channel in December of 2015, I soon realized that growing my YouTube channel was going to be very tough to do. I thought I was creating pretty good content, but I was getting very little views and subscribers. So I started searching for methods to grow my YouTube channel, and like many, I stumbled across multi-channel networks. Now, there were a plethora of networks out there such as Machinima, Social Blade, Purse, the Union for Gamers, and many more. They all sang the same song too: join us and we'll help grow your YouTube channel. Many of these MCNs had strict stipulations on whether or not you could join though. You generally had to have a certain number of subscribers and a certain number of views a month. My channel had less than 50 subscribers and was nowhere close to meeting the monthly views that was required to join these networks. Then I stumbled across the Freedom Network, a network that would basically allow any YouTuber to join them, had no lock-in contract, and had a 60-40 revenue split, meaning I kept 60% and Freedom took 40% of the revenue I earned. The statement on Freedom's website read, "We help you grow faster on YouTube." I thought I had found the answer to growing my YouTube channel. Since my channel was only generating pennies a month in profit, who cares about them taking 40% of 7 cents, right? And since I could leave the network at any time, I decided to join the Freedom Network. Needless to say, I soon found myself very disappointed with doing so. With Freedom's proclamation that they would help me grow faster on YouTube, I was expecting much more from them than what I received. I assumed Freedom would somehow promote my content to help grow my audience. I assumed maybe they had some magic internet wand they could wield to get my videos to rank higher in search results. I assumed that since they promised that they would help me grow faster on YouTube, that they had some awesome way of helping me get views on my videos. I assumed too much. What I received was the ability to use a tool called TubeBuddy and the ability to use uncopyrighted music from a website called Epidemic Sound. Now, I will say that both of these tools are extremely useful. I use the free version of TubeBuddy now, and I will be subscribing to Epidemic Sound as well to get music for my videos very soon. But I still don't feel that the use of these tools justified Freedom taking 40% of my profit, which wasn't much at the time, but if my channel did grow substantially, then that 40% could turn into a rather large amount. Other than offering these tools, Freedom did nothing to help grow my channel. I soon realized that my assumptions of what Freedom would do for me were not in sync with reality, and I left the network shortly after. Now I found myself a few months into doing YouTube, and I had gained a little over 50 subscribers. As I stated earlier, I felt I was creating pretty good gaming content, and the few who had seen my videos seemed to love them, but I was still at a loss on how to grow my YouTube channel. Then I received a message on Facebook from a representative of BroadbandTV, another large multi-channel network. He was urging me to join TGN, a subnetwork of BroadbandTV that is exclusively for gamers. I was apprehensive at first, but this time was different. This guy from BroadbandTV contacted me directly. Surely he had seen my videos and wanted to promote them, right? The BroadbandTV representative offered me another 60-40 revenue split and wanted me to sign a 1-year contract with them, which was shortened to 6 months after I expressed to him that I didn't want to be under contract for a full year. I mean, sure, I was only making pennies a month then, but what if my channel happened to grow substantially? What if I started making $20 a month, or $100 a month, or even $1,000 a month? If BroadbandTV and TGN did as little as Freedom did with channel growth assistance, I didn't want them getting a substantial amount of my profits. I agreed to a 6-month contract with BroadbandTV and would see what would happen. And as I had suspected, BroadbandTV turned out to be just like Freedom. They did not assist with promoting my content and channel, they waved no magic wand to get my videos to rank higher in search results, and they had no awesome way to get more views on my videos. What I got from BroadbandTV was a tool called Visual Catalyst, which is similar to TubeBuddy but much less effective in my opinion. And again, the ability to use unlicensed music from Epidemic sound. It finally registered in my brain that multi-channel networks don't do much except offer these tools for you to use. I decided to use these tools for the next 6 months until my contract expired and see if they would help. I tried to use Visual Catalyst, which is basically a tool to help you pick the best tags for your videos, and soon realized that it was garbage. Using the suggested tags in my title and description that Visual Catalyst suggested did nothing in helping my videos rank higher in YouTube search results. However, I made extensive use of Epidemic sound. Personally, I love adding music to my videos to create a more cinematic feel for them, and I found Epidemic sound to be a worthwhile tool. But was Epidemic sound worth giving BroadbandTV 40% of my profits? It was, while I was only earning pennies a month on my videos, but then something happened. The 6-month duration of my contract with BroadbandTV came and went, and I assumed that the contract had been terminated. I started doing my own SEO, otherwise known as search engine optimization, and I started getting views on my videos. Some of my videos were ranking in the top 5 on the first page of YouTube search results by doing my own SEO on them. If you're not familiar with SEO, I suggest you look it up. It can have a dramatic effect on getting your videos to rank higher in search results. Anyway, now that I was getting views, I was earning real dollars a month from YouTube. It was nothing spectacular, but it was much more substantial than the pennies I was earning previously. Finally, I was growing, and it was without the assistance from a multi-channel network. But then, I noticed a revenue report from BroadbandTV come in my email. BroadbandTV. Why are they sending me a revenue report? My contract had expired over a year ago, right? Wrong. I noticed that I was still under contract with BroadbandTV, and they were still taking 40% of the revenue that I made, and they were doing absolutely nothing to earn it. After contacting a member of BroadbandTV's support team, I learned that I foolishly overlooked a single sentence in the contract. That sentence pretty much stated that if I did not contact BroadbandTV at least 31 days before the contract was up to terminate it, that the contract would be automatically renewed for another year. Now, this auto-renewal is considered a shady practice in contract law, and it is even illegal in some parts of the world. I went so far as to contact my lawyer about it, and the cost to fight this would have been greater than what BroadbandTV was taking from me at the time, so my lawyer had advised me to write it out for the remaining 8 months of the contract's duration. So after that, I immediately requested to terminate my contract from BroadbandTV after the 8 months was over, which they did, and I was finally freed from BroadbandTV on August 24th of 2018, but not before they took a substantial amount of my money. Well, you may say, but they offered you tools, which they did. So let's see if it's worth it to obtain the use of the tools through a multi-channel network, or if it's better to simply pay for these tools out of your own pocket. For simple math purposes, let's say your YouTube channel earns about $100 per month. At a 60-40 revenue split, which is what I was getting from both networks, you would get $60 of the revenue you earned, and the MCN you were partnered with would take $40 of your revenue. Now, both MCNs I belong to offered a tag optimization tool and the ability to use Epidemic sound. Between TubeBuddy and Viso Catalyst, I found TubeBuddy to be the better of the two tag optimization tools. TubeBuddy is free to use in its basic form, and there are Pro, Star, and Legend packages that are available at $9, $19, and $39 a month respectively. I currently get by with just the basic package, which is free, but for the sake of argument, let's go a step further and get the Pro package for $9 a month. Now let's move on to Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound has 3 packages to use their unlicensed music. One at $15 a month if your channel gets 0 to 500,000 monthly views. $30 a month if your channel gets 500,000 to 5 million monthly views. And $150 if you want unlimited channel views. Since most YouTubers who are looking to join an MCN are on the smaller side and are looking to grow their channel, we'll take the starter package at $15 a month. So if we're earning $100 a month with our YouTube channel and we're paying out of pocket for the tools offered by MCNs, we'd be paying $24 a month for both TubeBuddy and Epidemic Sound. That's as opposed to the $40 a month we'd be paying for them by being partnered with a multi-channel network. So if we're earning $100 a month with our YouTube channel, we're actually saving $16 a month by purchasing these tools monthly outright out of our own pocket rather than obtaining them through the MCN. Now this is just if we're earning $100 a month. Imagine YouTubers who earn over $1,000 a month. Imagine if they were part of an MCN, how much money that MCN would be taking from them at a 60-40 revenue split to offer these tools that you can get for $24 a month. So is it worth it to join a YouTube network? Overall, from my experience, I would say definitely not. In the 2.5 years I was under contract with BroadbandTV, they did not work with me to grow my channel. They did not do any promotion for my channel, and they really did not assist me in any way other than offering me Viso Catalyst and Epidemic Sound. If I would have paid for these 2 tools out of my own pocket, it would have been substantially cheaper for me than the 40% of revenue that BroadbandTV was basically stealing from me with their auto-renewing contract. The only circumstance I can see where it would be beneficial to join an MCN would be if you are looking for services like those offered from TubeBuddy and Epidemic Sound, and you can't afford to pay for them outright, and if your channel is only making nickels and dimes a month. Even then, if your channel starts to grow, you'll end up paying more for these tools through an MCN than you would be paying for them out of your own pocket. Also, I would definitely not sign a contract with an MCN that is any longer than for a month's period of time. The nice thing about Freedom Network, I must say, was that there was no lock-in contract and you could leave at any time, provided you gave them a 30-day notice. But in the long run, it is just not worth it to join a YouTube network, and I feel it will end up costing you more than it will end up helping you. Now that'll conclude my take on whether a YouTuber should join a YouTube network. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out. If it did, please shoot that like button. And if you want to stay up to date on future content, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. I'm Jake Vegas with Jake Vegas Digital. Thanks for watching. Keep on YouTubing in the free world, and we will see you next time.